The noble son of Hippolochus answered staunchly, "High-hearted son of Tydeus, why ask about my birth? Like the generations of leaves, the lives of mortal men. Now the wind scatters the old leaves across the earth. Now the living timber bursts with the new buds, and spring comes round again. And so with men, as one generation comes to life, another dies away. But about my birth, if you'd like to learn it well, first to last, though many people know it, here's my story. There is a city, Corinth, deep in a bend of Argos, good stallion country, where Sisyphus used to live, the wiliest man alive. Sisyphus, Aeolus's son, who had a son called Glaucus, and in his day Glaucus sired brave Bellerophon, a man without a fault. The gods gave him beauty and the fine gallant traits that go with men. But Proetus plotted against him, far stronger. The king in his anger drove him out of Argos, the kingdom Zeus had brought beneath his scepter. Proetus's wife, you see, was mad for Bellerophon. The lovely Antea lusted to couple with him, all in secret. Futile, she could never seduce the man's strong will, his seasoned firm resolve. So straight to the king she went, blurting out her lies. "I wish you'd die, Proetus, if you don't kill Bellerophon. Bellerophon's bent on dragging me down with him in lust, though I fight him all the way." All of it false, but the king seethed when he heard a tale like that. He balked at killing the man, he'd some respect at least. But he quickly sent him off to Lycia, gave him tokens, murderous signs, scratched in a folded tablet, and many of them too, enough to kill a man. He told him to show them to Antea's father. That would mean his death. So off he went to Lycia, safe in the escort of the gods. And once he reached the broad highlands cut by the rushing Xanthus, the king of Lycia gave him a royal welcome. 9 days he feasted him, 9 oxen slaughtered. When the 10th dawn shone with her rose-red fingers, he began to question him, asked to see his credentials, whatever he brought him from his in-law, Proetus. But then, once he received that fatal message sent from his own daughter's husband, first he ordered Bellerophon to kill the Chimera, grim monster sprung of the gods, nothing human, all lion in front, all snake behind, all goat between, terrible, blasting lethal fire at every breath. But he laid her low, obeying signs from the gods. Next he fought the Solymi, tribesmen bent on glory, roughest battle of men he ever entered, so he claimed. Then for a third test he brought the Amazons down, a match for men in war. But as he turned back, his host spun out the tightest trap of all. Picking the best men from Lycia far and wide, he set an ambush that never came home again. Fearless Bellerophon killed them all. Then yes, when the king could see the man's power at last, a true son of the gods, he pressed him hard to stay. He offered his own daughter's hand in marriage. He gave him half his royal honors as the king. And the Lycians carved him out a grand estate, the choicest land in the realm, rich in vineyards and good tilled fields for him to lord it over. And his wife bore good Bellerophon 3 children, Isander, Hippolochus, and Laodamia. Laodamia lay in the arms of Zeus, who rules the world, and she bore the god a son, our great commander, Sarpedon, helmed in bronze. But the day soon came when even Bellerophon was hated by all the gods. Across the Ilian plain he wandered all alone, eating his heart out, a fugitive on the run from the beaten tracks of men. His son Isander, killed by the war god, never sated, a boy fighting the Solymi, always out for glory. Laodamia, Artemis, flashing her golden reins, cut her down in anger. But Hippolochus fathered me, I'm proud to say. He sent me off to Troy, and I hear his urgings ringing in my ear. Always be the best, my boy, the bravest, and hold your head up high above the others. Never disgrace the generation of your fathers. They were the bravest champions born in Corinth, in Lycia far and wide. There you have my lineage. That is the blood I claim, my royal birth. When he heard that, Diomedes' spirits lifted. Raising his spear, the lord of the war cry drove it home, planting it deep down in the earth that feeds us all. And with winning words he called out to Glaucus, the young captain, "Splendid! You are my friend, my guest from the days of our grandfathers long ago. Noble Aeneas hosted your brave Bellerophon once. He held him there in his halls 20 whole days, and they gave each other handsome gifts of friendship. My kinsman offered a gleaming sword belt, rich red. Bellerophon gave a cup, 2-handled, solid gold. I left it at home when I set out for Troy. My father Tydeus, I really don't remember. I was just a baby when father left me then. That time an Achaean army went to die at Thebes. So now I am your host and friend in the heart of Argos. You are mine in Lycia when I visit in your country. Come, let us keep clear of each other's spears, even there in the thick of battle. Look, plenty of Trojans there for me to kill, your famous allies too. Any soldier the god will bring in range, or I can run to ground. And plenty of Argives too. Kill them if you can, but let's trade armor. The men must know our claim. We are sworn friends from our fathers' days till now." Both agreed. Both fighters sprang from their chariots, clasped each other's hands, and traded pacts of friendship. But the son of Cronus, Zeus, stole Glaucus's wits away. He traded his gold armor for bronze with Diomedes, the worth of 100 oxen, just for 9.